This week's short is brought to you by Borax Dishwashing Liquid, the only dishwashing liquid with real blackcurrant juice. No particular reason, we just like saying that. Borax gets dishes so grease-free, they squeak.
Squeak!
Shh. And now, on with the short.
Hello, I'm Ron Hankin, and welcome to this week's installment of Where in the World is Frankie Avalon, the podcast where we try to figure out where the former king of the beach party has gone off to and what's he doing now that he isn't a big kahuna in Hollywood anymore. So far, we have determined that he's not in Houston, Dallas, New York, Paris, Berlin, Amsterdam, Manila, Rome, Athens, or Kankakee. Right now, we're going live to the residence of one Mr. Carl Jackson in Blackwater, Missouri, to see what he can tell us. Mr. Jackson, are you there?
I'm hearing you loud and clear, Ron.
So, Mr. Jackson, what have you determined about the whereabouts of Frankie Avalon?
Well, after a long and thorough search, I've concluded that Mr. Avalon is not currently, nor has he ever been, in my kitchen. He is also, at present, not in my closet or my garage, though I still haven't ruled out the possibility that he might be in one of my wife's hat boxes. I mean, why does she even have them? She never wears a hat. Does anyone still wear a hat? Here's to the girls who stay smart.
Thank you, Carl. Well, I think that's one more house we know he's not in. We're one step closer to finding him, folks. Now we go live to Trisha O'Rourke in Spring Hill, Tennessee. Are you there, Trisha?
Why, yes, I am. Who is not here, however, is the handsome Mr. Frankie Avalon. I have searched all over this little old town, and he is absolutely nowhere to be seen.
Thank you, Trisha. That's a whole town eliminated. We'll find Frankie Avalon real soon at this rate. Now we go live to our correspondent in Antarctica, Panook. Panook, are you there? Great. Now, can you tell us if Frankie Avalon is in Antarctica? Would you mind speaking in English for me, Panook? Ah, damn. If only I spoke Penguin.
Excuse me, I speak Penguin.
Oh, thank goodness. Would you mind telling me what Panook is saying?
He says Frankie Avalon is not here. He also wants to know when you're going to pay him back that $10 you owe him.
Okay, thank you, Panook. And now, for our final check-in this week, we go beyond our mortal coil into the salubrious confines of heaven with our heavenly correspondent, Don Knotts. Are you there, Don?
Yes, I am, Ron.
Good. Now, what information do you have for us this week?
Well, Frankie Avalon's not up here, so it's a safe bet he's still alive somewhere. There is, however, an overabundance of ostriches. Now, what exactly is going on down there? Who's killing all these ostriches? You guys down there better do something about this. You've got to find the cause of all this and nip it. Nip it in the bud. And the ostriches are in your cabbage patch again.
Well, thank you for that update, Don. So, Frankie Avalon is still among the living, which means we'll be back next week with some more check-ins to figure out just exactly where Frankie Avalon is. Until then, I'm Ron Hankin. Good night.
Beep, beep, beep. Beep, beep, beep. Look for your baby, searching all the world around. Beep, beep, beep. Look for your baby, searching all the world around. Beep, beep, beep. Jumped on Sputnik, didn't know I was spaceward bound. Beep, beep.